Okay, today we're going to talk about these blueberry plants we have here. So these are blueberry plants at Garden Starts Nursery that we like to grow. So these are planted up in gallon pots here. We're going to talk about the early season, the mid-season, and the late season blueberry. So we have 7 varieties here that we like to grow at Garden Starts Nursery. We're going to talk about the blueberry size, the height of the plant, and how they do. You can actually grow blueberries in probably 10-gallon pots. The plant's going to get as big as the pot, but they do better in the ground. And they like a soil pH of a 4.5 to a 5.5, and that's the way they do the best. They produce a lot of berries. Fertilize it maybe twice a year, and your blueberries will produce really well the 5th to the 6th year. These plants here are probably 2.5 years old, and you can see they have nice blueberries on them already. So we're going to start talking about some of these blueberries here. So this variety that we have here is the Patriot Blueberry. So you can see it has a lot of berries on it for just being a small plant. So it's in a gallon pot once again. The berry size of this one is a large berry, sweet with a slightly tang. Good flavor, nice to eat fresh. These are great to eat right off the plant. The height of these will be 3 foot to 5 foot. And once again, this is the Patriot Blueberry, and it's an early season blueberry. So let's talk about one of the other ones. This one, as you can see, don't have near the berries on it as the Patriot had. So this is the Duke. This variety here is planted into a gallon pot also. So the Duke Blueberry has a medium to a large berry on it, and it has a mild flavor that's a little bit tart. It's an early season also. This berry here for the Duke gets 4 foot to 5 foot in height. The spread of this one, it says, will be about 5 foot also, so it's a good bush to actually have in the ground because it's going to get good size. So this one here, you can see it actually got hot, so we're gonna trim that off. When you get leaves that turn brown like that, that means it got pretty hot, so we're gonna trim this one off here. So that's something to look for, especially in a pot like this, because you can't really keep a lot of water on them. And this one here, you can look at the berries on it, and there's one there that's starting to turn purple on it. So this one here is the Polaris. The berry on it is medium size, sweet flavored berry, it says, and it's also an early season. It gets 3 to 4 feet tall. So this berry here would be great to put like in a 10-gallon pot, and it would grow pretty good berries on it. So here, let's talk about these first here. So these, I think, are mid-season berry. So this is the Razz. This is the blue Razz. So this berry has a hint of raspberry flavor to it. It's a mid-season blueberry that'll get 4 to 6 feet tall, 3 to 5 feet wide. So this one would actually be pretty good in a pot if you had limited space. So if you had limited space, like you lived in an apartment or something, don't think you can't grow blueberries, because you actually can. They'll do really well in a pot. The bigger the pot, the better. But one thing about having them in a pot is you can actually move them around. So if you actually have a house and you're thinking about selling your house, plant some blueberries in a bigger pot, and then you can move them and take them with you. So this one here has nice berries on it. We really like the Toro. The Toro has very good flavor. So it's also a mid-season blueberry. It has a large berry that has a rich flavor. Great for fresh eating. Gets 4 feet to 5 feet tall and spreads 4 to 6 feet. So this one would be okay in a pot, but as you can see in this gallon pot, it's produced quite a few berries. So if you put it in a 10-gallon pot, it's going to produce really well. So here we're going to talk about, these are mid to late season berries. So this is the Bluecrop. It's a good production berry, but you don't see lots of berries on it because it doesn't do too well in smaller pots. So I don't recommend it at all to be placed in smaller pots. It's better to be in the field. So this will get 4 to 6 feet tall and spread about the same. It has a medium berry on it. So like we said, it's great for a production berry, not good for a pot. This variety here is one of our favorites. It will produce quarter-sized berries on it, and it's the Chandler. So you can see these berries here. They're huge. It's a 1 gallon pot. Look at all the berries on this plant in a 1 gallon pot. It's amazing. I mean, you can even see here, this little branch has 1 berry on it. But we really like the Chandlers because it doesn't take a lot of berries to actually produce, you know, to make a cup of berries or something like that. But this Chandler is a mid to late season and 4 to 6 feet tall, 5 to 6 feet wide. So I would say in a 20 gallon pot, this would do really well. It's a great berry. So today we just wanted to talk about some of the blueberries that we do at Garden Starts Nursery. So these are the berries here. They do well for us. We sell these berries in a gallon pot for $10 a piece. All right, thank you for watching this video at Garden Starts Nursery.